my experience in the Indian culture, there is still a huge stigma attached to mental health. I have never had open conversations about mental health with anyone, and it's just never normalized. And oftentimes it's ignored. So once you ignore it, the problem just keeps escalating and nobody really addresses what's happening. There's almost a pressure to just keep pushing through and not address it and just be okay, whatever that means. Many people feel like if they actually openly talk about it, that they are gonna get judged. That is what I have seen as the biggest barrier, just talking about it openly and getting help. I do feel like you should be able to express yourself. You should be able to express what you are feeling emotionally, mentally. And sometimes when you suppress that and you don't talk about it, that is what could lead to other issues. So I do feel like mental health is something that is very important. I think people should take the time to talk about it and not judge others for talking about it, so everyone feels kind of free to just be expressive and keep moving forward. I do feel like this whole thing of beating the stigma and talking very openly about it, where nobody feels uncomfortable talking about it. Nobody feels, oh, they're going to judge me, or I don't feel like how they feel. I don't feel whatever normal is around them. I think it's very important to talk. I know I keep saying this, but very important to talk about it openly. Going to NAMI support groups and talking to other individuals that are in the same situation as me has helped tremendously for my mental health as well. So, because there were many times where I felt very alone in this journey, and it was just nice to talk to other people and share ideas and just to see how I can also help my situation. So that actually has helped me as well. What I do just to kind of remove myself from everything and just give myself some peace is, I like to go on early morning walks. I do like to take drives by myself so I can think, and driving is therapeutic to me because I like to just be in my own thoughts. For about 8 years, I had no idea what to do. I felt very stuck, very alone. Nobody else around me was going through what I was going through, or if nobody talked about it. So I felt like I was one person going through this all alone. And it wasn't until I decided to go to support groups that I realized there were many people in my situation. I learned a lot. Many people shared their experiences, and I do believe I learned a lot from there, along with learning more about mental illnesses, what is going on in the brain, because that allowed me to really understand my family members that have experienced this. And for me not to just, myself make a judgment of, they're going through something, or, really understand what they're going through. So I would say that because it is not talked about, I think people forget how many people are actually experiencing this. The statistics are 1 in 5, right? So I would want people to understand that they are not alone. There is help. There are many resources and tools that can help them, and there is a path forward.